Hello, this is Mr. Willis, and I want to show you how to combine two different pictures in Photoshop. So right now you can see that I have one picture open. It's of Thor from Marvel Comics, and before I can combine, I need to open up a second picture. So I will go to File, Open, kind of like in a lot of other programs, and I'm going to find the picture I want to use. In this case, it is a picture of me. And you, of course, will go to whichever folder you've used to save your picture, hopefully your folder in your class folder. And there we go. I will now see any pictures I have open are down here at the bottom. So even though it shows the picture of me up here now, the picture of Thor is still down here. And I can switch back to it by double-clicking. And so now I'm looking at Thor again. And so what I want to do here is I want to get the picture of me onto the picture of Thor so that I can put these two pictures together, and eventually I want my face to replace Thor's face right here. Okay, so here's the first step, getting the pictures together. I want to start by looking at the picture of me. And then I want to look over at my tools over here on the left. Lots and lots of tools in Photoshop. And in this case I want to use the Move tool, which is the very first one. It has kind of an arrow right next to this little cross with the 4 arrows on every side. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to move the picture of me down onto the picture of Thor. So to do this, I start with the mouse right on top of my picture. I'm going to click, and now I'm holding down the button, and I will not let go of my mouse button until I'm on top of Thor. And you'll notice how my mouse changed from just looking like, you know, the black arrow to one of these, this funny circle thing, to where it's got an arrow plus it also has that box with a plus sign. And then I'm going to let go. And there you go, it's added my picture. Now what happened here is something that will very often happen. It just so happens that the picture of me was a little bit bigger than the picture of Thor, and so it's kind of overloaded the picture. So what I want to do is make sure I'm still using this Move tool, which I am, and I'm going to move the picture of me down a little bit so that I can find one of the corners. And once I've found the corner, I'm going to click on it, shrink it down, and then I'll move it back up a little bit, and I will shrink it down a little bit more, and just repeat this process until it's small enough to where I can actually work with it. Like right there, that's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and hit my green check mark. And if you've seen the layers video, which hopefully you've watched that one already, you'll notice that in my layers I now have the bottom layer is the picture of Thor, on top of that is the picture of me, and in this case I have a blank layer, which I really don't need, so I'm not going to worry about that one. But if I wanted to, I could move these two layers around, and that will change which one is on top. So that's how I combine two pictures.